everyone, my name is Leela and welcome to my kitchen. Today we are going to do something fun and entertaining. With the holidays such as Halloween, Christmas, and New Year's coming up, I thought I would have an egg roll themed party. Now this is a great idea, it's so much fun. What we do is we have the guests come in, fill their own egg rolls, and then deep fry them. So the first thing that we want to do is to kind of think about what types of fillings that our guests might like with their egg rolls. So I'm going to show you some of the different fillings that I picked out for my egg roll party. Now the ground beef I've placed in a non-stick pot, and for those of you who are familiar with the chili that's made for hot dogs, what I'm going to do is just add a little bit of hot water to this and stir it around. And when you add the hot water and you start to stir it, you begin to get this great mushy texture. And I'm just going to place this on high heat and let it boil until it cooks through. And once it's done, what I'm going to do is just strain it into a wire mesh sieve. And that's the consistency of the meat that you want, and it's perfect. And then just return it to the pot, and then we can place that in a bowl for our egg rolls. And the first thing I want to do is just cut the fat off. So I'm going to go ahead and do that first. Once all the fat is removed, I'm just going to cut it into thin strips, just like this. And now to cook the pork, I'm just going to put about a tablespoon or two of the stir-fry oil, and I'm going to heat it on high. And once my oil is hot, I'm just going to go ahead and swirl it around the pan, just like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in my pork. And I'm just going to go ahead and stir fry it for a few minutes. And once the pork is lightly browned, you can go ahead and remove it from the heat. And now I'm just going to take the tails off and then just cut it into tiny pieces like this. And once the shrimp is cut, just go ahead and again put it into a bowl. Now the dried squid I've just placed into a bowl since it doesn't need to be cooked, and that way people can just pull it out and put it into their egg rolls if they like it. Since I know a lot of my friends don't like dried squid, I'm only putting a little bit into the bowl here. The dried pork I'm just going to keep in its container. I'm not sure how many people will actually put that into their egg roll, but I will keep it in there just so that it doesn't get too messy. Now the vegetarian meat is actually minced and packed in oil, so I'm just going to drain this out and then place that into a bowl as well. And there is the vegetarian minced meat. So I'm just going to set that out with the other ingredients. Now when the mushrooms expand, I just squeeze them out and dry them with paper towels, and I'm just going to cut them into small slices like this. Once the mushrooms are cut, I just place them in a bowl. I have half the shiitakes and half the water mushrooms. Here are 4 green onions that I rinsed under cold running water and dried with paper towels. And I'm just going to chop the bases off and discard those. And about an inch or so from the top of the green part, just to get rid of some of the wilted green areas. Then what I'm going to do is just chop them into tiny pieces, splitting them just like this, and then chopping them like this. And once the green onion are chopped, you can go ahead and place them in a bowl. And here's my cabbage. I just poured 1 bag into my microwave safe bowl, and I'm just going to add about 2 to 3 tablespoons of stir-fry oil, which again has all of the flavors already infused into it. And then I'm going to add some garlic salt and just stir it around. And once it's all mixed together, I'm just going to place a paper towel on top and microwave it on high. Here's the celery, which I have rinsed under cold running water and dried with paper towels. And I'm just going to cut them into thin slices like this. Once the celery slices are cut, I'm just going to put them into a microwave safe bowl and cover them with hot water. Then I'm going to microwave them for just 1 to 2 minutes, or just until they become soft. And once the celery is done, I'm just going to drain it from the water and then place it into a bowl like this. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the bean sprouts. I just opened the can and drained it. Then I'm going to place it into my microwave safe container, and I'm going to add hot water and microwave it on high for about 2 minutes, or until the bean sprouts are slightly soft. And just like we did with the celery, when the bean sprouts are done, we're going to go ahead and drain them into the wire sieve. And then just place them in a bowl like that. Now here I have the egg roll wrappers. I've set out 1 on each plate, and I've got a bowl of warm water so everybody can go in and fill their egg rolls and wrap them.